Wow, I did not expect a new name for Warner Media and Discovery's proposed company to be announced so soon. Let's talk about this. Hey everybody, Bloodman Bobby here. So yes, Discovery has announced a name for their proposed company with Warner Media. And first of all, I didn't expect it to come so soon, and also it's a name I'm still kind of scratching my head about. And what exactly is the name that I'm scratching my head about? The name of the proposed company will be called Warner Brothers Discovery, which, yeah, we'll get into that. And CNBC said that the tagline of this new company will be, quote, "the stuff that dreams are made of," which is a nod to the classic Warner Brothers film, The Maltese Falcon. Another one of these movies on my list that I really should see. And here's what Discovery President and CEO David Zaslav had to say about the new name, quote, "We love the new company's name because it represents the combination of Warner Brothers' fabled 100-year legacy of creative, authentic storytelling and taking bold risks to bring the most amazing stories to life, with Discovery's global brand that has always stood brightly for integrity, innovation, and inspiration." Now, first of all, I wanted to start off by saying I did not expect this announcement to come so soon. It wasn't that long ago that I did a video talking about the initial news that AT&T is letting go of Warner Media to merge with Discovery, and they're going to get together and form a new company, and this deal will be finalized in mid-2022. So my thinking was that it was going to be kind of like that new company that Peugeot and Chrysler, if you follow the automotive industry, formed when they merged. The name of their merged company, Stellantis, which you could let me know what you think of that name, Stellantis, was announced like months after the initial merger of Peugeot and Chrysler. So I was thinking that Warner Media and Discovery's proposed company's name would come somewhere down the line, maybe even as far as 2022 when it was closer to being completed. So that was what I expected. But no, the name of this new company was just announced, and I'm still kind of surprised. Now, as far as what I think of the name of it, I do think it is kind of odd. It just kind of seems like they just took probably the most famous of Warner Media's divisions, which is Warner Brothers Pictures, the movie studio, and just chopped off the word pictures and then put that together with Discovery, and there you go, Warner Brothers Discovery, which sounds really weird to me. It's kind of hard for me to explain why I think it sounds so odd, other than it doesn't really flow well to me. It almost seems like it should be part of a sentence that's like Warner Brothers' recent discovery was their merger with the Discovery Channel and their affiliates, or something like that. So I don't know, it just doesn't have the same kind of neat flow that the names of the prior names of Warner's parent company had. You know, I'm thinking of company names like Time Warner or Warner Media and those kind of names, and I thought those, flowed pretty well. But as far as Warner Brothers Discovery, just saying it in a sentence sounds kind of weird to me. I think I will get used to it. I could see myself in the future, admittedly. Like, I think what's going to happen is when Warner Brothers Pictures comes out with their new movies, instead of saying a Warner Media company, it's going to say a Warner Brothers Discovery company or something to that effect down below the logo. So I don't know, it still kind of sounds odd to me. I was actually thinking maybe they would go the sort of more traditional merger name route where they would just call the company Warner Discovery or Discovery Warner, something like that, kind of like when Daimler and Chrysler got together and formed Daimler Chrysler, or when Fiat got together with Chrysler and formed Fiat Chrysler. I know I'm mentioning car company names, but it's like the one example that I could really think of off the top of my head, as a person who does search engine optimization for car dealership websites for a living. I think that's where I'm getting it from. But name aside, I talked quite a bit about the news of this proposed merger in my previous video, where if you're watching this video on YouTube, I'll have a card to that video right over here that you could check out. I won't go over every single detail of this merger, including why news outlets think that this merger is happening. If you want to learn more about that, you could go check out my previous video. But basically, the Cliff Notes version of this merger is that Discovery's CEO David Zaslav will leave this new company if this deal is cleared by regulators, and the new company is a result of a $43 billion proposed merger between WarnerMedia and Discovery. And I think the really big question mark that I and a lot of news media outlets have over this new company is, how is this going to affect streaming? Because these days, companies getting together, and one of the big reasons is because of the ongoing streaming wars, especially now that studios like Disney, Paramount, and of course Warner for HBO Max are throwing their hats into the streaming ring. Like we've heard about news like how Disney purchased the assets of 20th Century Fox, and now this news of Warner getting together with Discovery, he kind of fits in with the competitive streaming world. And I think that me and a lot of news outlets still have really big question marks about how it's going to affect the streaming services of these two companies. How is this going to affect HBO Max? How is this going to affect Discovery's own service, Discovery Plus? Are we going to see the two services merge, or are we going to see more of like a Disney where they keep the services separate, but you can access both at a cheaper price compared to getting all of them and paying for the full price for both? And that still remains to be seen. If I was running this company, I think what I would like to see is what would happen if the shows from Discovery and their affiliates like Travel Channel and Food Network all basically got put onto HBO Max. Kind of like, how if you use HBO Max, they have separate sections for Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, and Turner Classic Movies. I'm thinking, what would happen if they added separate sections for Discovery Plus's originals, as well as shows from Discovery Channel, the Oprah Winfrey Network, Food Channel, and Travel Channel, and all those affiliates. So I think that's the route I'd be curious to see. I'm wondering if that may even cause the price of HBO Max to start going up, which I think would be really not ideal, because HBO Max is, even with ads, one of the more expensive streaming services out there. But that's the kind of scenario I think I'd be curious to see the most. And again, if you want to know more details about the initial news of the merger, you could check it out in my previous video. So now I want to hear your thoughts down below. What do you personally think of the name Warner Brothers Discovery? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think that it's something that you can get used to? Leave all those thoughts down below in the comments. Until next time, this has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you all for watching. Hi everyone, thanks for watching this Blood Moon Bobby video. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my videos, and ring the bell to be notified about my latest uploads. Don't forget to follow me on social media for my latest opinions and video updates. I hope to see you next time.